Welcome back to the Tutorial Tuesday Takeover 2-a-days, where I am counting down my top 10 logic tips, and today we are on tips 4 and 3. Tip number 4 has to do with something that often drives people crazy and you can't figure out why or what's happening, and it's an easy click of a button, and that is the low latency mode. Now, I am here within a pretty big project, so there's a lot happening, and because I don't have low latency mode on, I have a little bit of latency, which means what I play on a keyboard or what I record in is going to happen a second late. Pull up the keyboard here so you can see when I click a note. You can see that it takes it a bit extra second for us to hear it and for Logic to process it. And the same thing would happen if I'd be recording audio. I would be able to hear my voice in my headphones a half a second behind the beat, and it would be very hard to rap. It'd be very hard to sing. It'd be very hard to record anything. Now, the way I fix that is up here. Click that button right there. That now turns on low latency mode. Now, as I play, everything sounds and everything triggers the way it's supposed to. Same thing would happen with recording. If you don't see that, you can right-click, customize control bar, and over here on the right is low latency mode. If you check that, it will appear. Tip number 3 has to do with bouncing. If you do everything I've already talked about, you have your folder here. Within that, in our bounces folder, you can see tip number 3 in use, and that is to use dates when you're bouncing. There is nothing harder than having 10 versions of a file that are totally finished, totally done A, and then totally done number 4, and then totally done number 15. It's so much easier if we put a date at the end. Then I know the farthest date out is the number 1, and then at the very end, once I've uploaded the song to whatever streaming service or anything else, I can name one of them final, I can do whatever else. But along the way, dating your bounces will really help you stay organized, especially if you are going through multiple versions of the song and bouncing multiple times. That is it for tips 4 and 3. Stay tuned tomorrow for tips number 2 and 1, and as always, subscribe so you never miss a beat.